Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. In the last episode we managed to get all of the bits and pieces we needed to do the quest here at Lustrum. So, we're here at Lustrum and we need to talk to the woman. It's yet again, it's oddly fitting that we're in Lustrum because it's freezing goddamn cold outside. I don't know how this keeps happening. I've got nothing on my claim, have I? Claim? Have I? No, because I need more people, because I'm an idiot. I've been told there is a way of getting people here. I don't know how. No, I've done all of this, haven't I? Is it in the pub, maybe? No. Oh well. The place we need to go is the Murgatroyd? I've been told how to say this and I can't remember. The shop. And we need to bring Melusine her components. She waits eagerly for her supplies. Her gunpowder-stained fingers twitch at the possibilities. Melusine disappears into her workshop for a few hours while you sit and sample her finest teas on the house, of course. She returns clutching a spike-covered bronze contraption housing and pushing light through an ambiguous shard. Artifacts of the red signs have resonance, obviously, but we can track them with this. Probably, so long as the shard doesn't explode. That's unlikely though, fairly unlikely. Well, nothing ventured. I'll meet you on the mountain. Oh great. Why do I get a feeling this isn't going to end well? Let's just hope it doesn't explode. Just lower my terror. It does. Do I spend loads of sovereigns just lowering my terror? Tea for the true connoisseur. It tastes of dust swept from the darkest corner of the sepulchre. It is best served with a drop of milk, ideally on the very edge of turning. You sip gently. Between sips, a bite of sugared biscuit to take away the edge. Ah, that does not sound like a pleasant cup of tea. Oh well, we took a little bit of terror off. Oh, do we need to go to the top of the mountain now? Ah, here we go. There is an opportunity to recruit some miners here. A few broke miners are not celebrating they have lost everything. Damn it! Giving up on the dream. Many come to Lustrum to make their fortune. Most leave poorer for the attempt. A few are willing to sign up with you, hoping for profits beyond the next horizon. A warm bunk, at the very least. We got one. Not brilliant, but it's better than nothing, right? So how do we get to the mountain? Wasn't there another way that didn't involve supplies? Yes. Or at least I don't think it requires supplies. The snow is deep and much of the mountain demands scaling cliff sides and clambering across treacherous ledges. There is no way to tell how long the climb is. Eventually you claw up onto a ledge near the peak and sit, exhausted. The air is too thin to keep going, even if you had any strength left. Here we go, explore the singing caves with Melusine. I really wish I knew how to say her name so I'd stop saying it differently every time. A small, pedal-powered flying machine calls off behind her. Certainly a faster way to ascend the mountain. Probably not a safer one. She has a flying contraption? Can I have a flying contraption? Deeper caves. Some of these caves appear natural, winding with no apparent destination or design. Others appear hand-carved, albeit with deep slashes which suggest that those hands came with extremely unpleasant claws. Melusine follows close behind you, carrying a purple-flamed Our Harker's lamp, along with a little bronze device containing the ambiguous shard. She swings it around in the air. In response, it occasionally makes a click sound. Uh-oh, we've got a supernatural detector. I feel like I've read this, but I'll read it again. The caves descend deep into the mother of mountains. The occasional breath from wind outside echoes as light whistling. Your stride booms like a drumbeat. Melusine's awkward footprints are practically a whole percussion section. Deep in the mountain, light pours through a crack in the wall. Your skin crawls as it at its touch. Wow. Looking down, you pull away at once. The writhing ceases. Let's not touch the light. The light in the mountain. The crack opens onto a large cavern where the world has been torn open. The wound casts the light, and the walls writhe at its touch. You lead the way, slipping through quietly. Melusine follows close behind, silencing the hum of her strange device. Shriveled creatures hang from the ceiling in tattered cloaks and cradles of iron and bronze. Polished mirrors and glass lenses arranged around the bright light focus concentrate beams on each of the creatures. They twitch occasionally, but are otherwise immobile. Other of their kind. Another of their kind. The one the people of Lustrum call Mr. Pennies moves between them in awkward, jolting steps. It salts their lips with hours and shuffles on. The light flickers just for a moment, but apparently a moment too long. A creature shivers and screams. In its death throes, it drops something it had clutched to its chest. A statue of sorts. Its last scream echoes through the mountain tunnels, a piercing screech that cuts to your bone. Somewhere far above, it emerges from the mountain as beautiful music. My god, what have we found? It's Mr. Pennies again. Mr. Pennies goes about its strange routine in the writhing light. It spreads hours from a small pot in various charges, in apparent exchange for the treasures at their feet. Each holds their most precious treasure tied to their chitinous chests. Relics of distant worlds, the tears of dead sons, the final evidence of great shames. We have a few options. Have a look at, let's examine the wound in space. It is unclear if the array of bronze and glass is causing it, or merely channeling its light. Pennies is far enough away, you could get a closer look. Science of treason. Well, this is gonna go well. I think the light is keeping those creatures alive, whispers Melusine. Remember what I said? Light is law. Usually. The science is... it lets you rewrite the rules. All of them. Even death. But look, I don't think it's working. Maybe something's gone wrong. Maybe it never worked properly. I wish I could play with it. I mean, why would we walk away? I kind of want to know what's going on. Why would I sabotage it without knowing what's going on? So, let's make our presence known. He did seem nice enough down in Lustrum. A not so subtle escape. Melusine slips on a pebble. Blast it! She snaps before realizing. The monster that was Mr. Pennies moves too fast to see clearly. Scabbed bat wings unfurl. Its cloak falls back to reveal. All you register is teeth. Fury in torn velvet. You back away. Twist to run. A trophy underfoot sends you stumbling. Head meets ground. Blackness. When you wake, along with the surprise of waking up at all, you realize your bleeding head has been bandaged, and someone has sat you on as comfortably as possible against the cave walls. Looking around, Melusine is peering at the light array. Mr. Penny's has resumed tending to its charges. Occasionally, she turns to ask it questions that are clearly beyond its knowledge. I guess we just made him jump. Well, I said liar, then layer. Right, okay, let's talk to Mr. Penny's about what's going on here. It busies himself with work, watching you suspiciously, and Melusine with all the look of a china shop owner witnessing the arrival of a particularly large bull. Senescence? There's a word I don't recognise. Our kind lives long. Much time for mistakes. Blessed place on chain means mistakes can be mighty. Mr. Penny salts its own monstrous lips with ours. These, the oldest of us, oldest not willing to die, come here to prolong life. Too much to fear from the darkness, the stories, things on the river with chains and thorns. They choose agony of torpor over chance of consequence. This one did things too, now sworn to protect elders, penance. Maybe one day can find forgiveness. Until then, must stay and watch. Why do they all have treasure? They clutch some tight, others sit discarded on the floor under their heads. Most important memory of life will only let go after final breath. Smaller ones, they not matter so much. Sell for hours in town. Hours keep flame of life glowing a while. Not burning, not enough wick for fire, not anymore, but enough for existence. Enough to keep holding on. This is all very sad. Okay, well, let's see what... Wait, can we ask him... Ask about the light array. Beyond skill to fix. Bought in trade, centuries ago. Filtered light of judgment. Filtered outlaws of death. Worked, but now need alternative. Discovered hours more reliable, but temporary. Need more. Always more. Check on Melusine. She seems to have filled half a notebook already. This woman knows how to do it. Go. Distracted. So if that light is that glyph, she glances up. I could study this for a lifetime and not understand how it all works. I mean, I'm not going to. Not much use having immortality if it means sitting around in a cave forever. Also, it's cold. Still, I wonder if old Pennies wouldn't mind if I came back here later. I could bring my coat and my clarinet. The acoustics in here are incredible. I don't want to steal anything. And I don't particularly want to sabotage the... Guess we'll leave? Mr. Penny waits by the cave entrance. Do not tell people below. Yes? Please? Agree to keep it secret. Mr. Penny doesn't appear to be doing any harm. Bargain to keep it secret. The people of Lustrum could do a lot with this treasure. Perhaps they would pay to know how to reach it. Refuse to promise. You will not be bound to agreement by such a creature. I will agree to keep it secret. Why would I ever not? With thanks, Mr. Penny's croaks. It looks around for the nearest suitable gift. Still warm treasure dropped by its most recent failure. It presses it into your hands. Go without me, calls Melusine. I'll find my own way back later. Mr. Penny shrugs with apparent ambivalence as you leave them both to their work. I wonder if there's any more to that. I'm guessing she's not at a tea shop anymore. think she may just be there because she needs to be. I mean, we got a searing enigma. That's good, right? Ooh. Explore Lustrum. There's, nothing's happening. Beaten and broken. 2 prospectors drag a wounded man on a small sledge. His legs are broken. Frozen blood glinting on a splinter of exposed bone. Ugh. His right arm has been folded onto his chest. It shouldn't bend that way. Bloody windward neddies, mutters a weary prospector, taking a nip of whiskey from his flask. The injured man is rushed into the pub for whatever treatment can be found in cheap bottles. All other medication left town weeks ago, along with Lustrum's last doctor. Let's... It isn't... this is an awkward one. Why was he beaten up? Sod it, let's lend assistance. I'm not in the way of letting someone suffer. The arm is dislocated. You lack the medical supplies to stop the poor wretch's pain as you wrench it back into its socket. His teeth all but bite through the wooden stick and you press it into his mouth. Fortunately, he soon passes out. His fellow prospectors have a little to offer in gratitude save the contents of their pockets, but promise the first round of drinks is on them. Huh. That was very nice, wasn't it? Should we have a see if we can get anything else up in the mountain? That's not the mountain. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I've lost the ability to climb. Really? Okay, we're not going up there then. Well, we don't have much time left in the episode. I think that might be the end of it. I'm not sure. But, for the sake of argument, somebody told me where I could get more crew. I think it was Polymer and Plenty's. So I am tempted to go and have a look to see if we can get more crew there. Even though could I not enter? I've got a vague recollection of last time I went there. It didn't go well. I couldn't get in. But, oh well. We'll go and find out. Oh. Ooh, free stuff. Don't really need any more supplies. Fuel's not looking too great, but yeah, it's been worse. So I did my video on Fallen London. I don't know. I know most of the people who are always on my channel have probably seen it. It went surprisingly well. I am doing part 2. It's just taking a while. It's a lot more... Oh god. Oh, it's a lot more effort than my normal videos because I edit in all of the ambient noises that I'm not sure I'm going to bother doing. I don't know. I don't know if it adds to it or it's in the way. Oh, the ship. It's in the way of me reading it. Plus, in the second episode, it's going to be quite hard because I'm not in bars and pubs and streets. I'm on an island. I've recorded all of the voicing for it, but not the editing. So it's almost ready. I'm sure it'll be done by Thursday, even though I kind of want to play this because there's a new update coming on the 19th. When is the 19th? Is that Thursday? It's Wednesday. Ah, but I play it on the Wednesday, so it'll probably be a case where the update hasn't actually dropped by the time I play. Oh well. I'll work it out. I also need to do more Book of Demons. I just don't have enough time. I really want to put more time into my channel. Because it's slowly growing, which I'm hugely thankful for everyone who has stuck around. I'm kind of annoyed that some of my most popular videos are the really crap ones that I did right at the start of the Sunless Skies series. But Damage is done now. I didn't even know how to, I don't think my microphone was set up properly back then or anything. It just doesn't sound very good. But I guess that's the way. It's because it's #1 in the playlist. I've been toying with the idea of... Oh, hello. Oh, it's the Russian brandy. There you go. I'm toying with the idea of starting again, but not yet. There is a charity stream thing that's coming next year. I think it's... Is it February next year? I think it's February next year, 31st of January to February. I want to take part, but I'm at work. So I might only be able to get a few hours in. But I was thinking I could start again then and, like, you know, do a big blast the first part of the game quite quickly. And I just wondered if anyone would actually want to see that. I do stream every Saturday. But I know, like, time zones are a real pain in the ass. Oops, I clicked off of the screen. Obviously, I stream GMT, which is, you know, where I live, Britain. Like, it's 4 o'clock. I tend to stream. Usually 4 to like 7. But I know a lot of you are Russian. And American. So the time zones don't really clash up very well. But no, I'll give it some more thought, and I'll see if I can work out a time when I'm not at work, and I can do at least a little bit of streaming for the people who want to see Sunless Skies. It's only a matter of time before I do Sunless Seas to do the holy trifecta of Failbetter games. I'll have Fallen London, Sunless Skies, and Sunless Seas all on my channel. Crazy. But no, I've been thinking about doing one more video a week, but I think it might push me over the edge. I struggle to record 2. I used to do 3, but the one on Saturday was a real push, hence why I replaced it with a stream. You wouldn't have thought it would take that much effort just to record a half-hour video and then edit it, but it takes about 2 hours, all in all. I'm not going to try and do all of this whilst trying to go to work and stuff. It's a real pain in the ass. Here we are. I'm kind of hoping we'll get here and there will be a place where I can recruit some crew, because I'm terrified of the fact that I've got no bloody crew. I've been told that there should be recruitment at New Winchester. We don't know why there isn't. New arrivals? Oh, that's... Damn it. Yeah, okay, that didn't go well. That didn't go well at all. Right, report while we're here. Recruit crew from the circus. Hey! 1. Wonderful. Bloody wonderful. Right, let's go back to New Winchester. Now I'll probably end the episode there. We've done a bit more in Lustrum. I think we might just be going back to exploration. Even though I have done quite a good job of exploring most of this place, but there's still a big chunk up here. And then I've still got my crew quests to do, like the aunt. So I have to do the Repentant Devil, even though I have no idea what his quest is. Oh, we still need to do the bloody Hybris quest. Maybe I'll do that. I've only had that one since, like, episode 10. Ow. I swear to God. These Tackety Scouts are drunk. Every single one of them. Always crash into them. Ooh, free stuff. Never say no to space junk. One fuel, wonderful. Oh, here it is, the wonderful music of New Winchester. I'm kind of looking forward to Sunless Skies OST coming out. Because, you know, I put in Sunless Seas and Fallen London music. I'd quite like to actually put Sunless Skies music. Even though off the top of my head I can only think of, like, 2. Oh no. Oh no. The hour of the wolf. It's late and you are alone. Doubt preys on you. Is this the path you should have taken? You trespass upon the precincts of heaven. What price will be exalted of you? What price have you already paid? Let's roll the dice. 48%, there's a good chance we're going to fail. Oh. Oh, well, wonderful. Luck was on our side. Whoop, 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 whoop. No! UCE Maryland, get out of the way! No. Oh my god. What is going on with the AI of these, like, non-aggressive boats recently? I said boats. I meant trains. Locomotives. I love the new bridge so much. The design is brilliant. Is there anything we can quickly do here for like a couple of minutes? Ooh. What do I have lots of? Let's have a look at the back. I have a lot of souls. I've got a hell of a lot of crockery. Goddamn. Oh, and just enough. I should probably carry that cage catch with me at all times because I always seem to randomly need one of them for something or other. I do have Barrel of Unseasoned Hours. So it's 5. I mean, that seems quite easy to do. So let's put that in the bank right now. 3, 4, 5. Do I have time to do this in one? Yeah, we got enough time. It'll be fine. It'll be fine in like a couple of minutes. You get to hear me waffle for a bit. There's probably not going to be much speeding up in this episode because not much has really happened. Plus I've talked in all the bits where I've travelled. Get to experience the game. Somebody made me laugh the other day. They were like, how come you speed up all the interesting bits? So like the combat and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, I don't know. To me, that's not the interesting bit. Watching me fire into the same enemy for what can be 5-10 minutes, not that interesting. Plus, I don't speak, because if I speak, I fail. Anyone who watches my original, like, well, not original, but like my first couple of episodes of Sunless Skies, they're gonna know that I sucked so bad at the combat. Because I used to try and comment on how the combat was going whilst doing it. Bad idea. I swear, you put a microphone in front of me and I just turn into a blithering idiot. It's because I'm constantly trying to think of what I need to say. Naturally, I'm a very, quiet person. I know, hard to believe, huh? I picked the wrong hobby. I want to play games on the internet. It's alright. You know, I've sold out when I start playing Fortnite. So, you bastard. One day I am going to just do that, just for a laugh. Play some, like, stupidly popular game that is not even close to the kind of thing that I would normally play. Just to see how bad I am. I do quite like playing a Bendy and Ink Machine, the stream I did. It's up on my channel if you haven't seen it. I really enjoyed that game. I kind of want to get something similar to that for this Saturday, but I don't know. I haven't quite worked out what I'm going to play yet. Huzzah. Ooh, more guns. Yeah, just literally going to have a bank full of guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The gentleman must prepare for his retirement, the ringmaster says. I intend mine to be long and indolent. You join him at the fire to drink cups of cloister nectar and watch the stars wheel. Wonderful. And with that lovely delivery, I am going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Any comment is greatly appreciated. And, as always, I'll see you next time.